I keep forgetting it exists.
Yeah. I forgot half of the shit that you had equipped. What in the hell? But like I was telling the zoo, I feel pretty good. It's a good night. We're having fun. Playing a video game.
I spent too much of my time today working.
Oh. And
I need to stop that. Which is why I'm here. I had to cut them off. It's Friday night. I shouldn't be working from home at 7:30 at night. Oh, it's the Skylander.
Sweet.
Alright, well, this is probably the wrong island.
Hmm.
Something happened to my inside, so I took a potion.
Ah. I have pills as well.
Oh, actually, I do too, from when I was in India. I forgot about those. But Pepto is a potion.
Yeah.
Well and true, so just lay on.
Yeah, I have the tablet.
Lay onto your sack of shit.
So yeah, and if anyone at all suggests where we will go, and we'll go there. Except the final dungeon. That's awesome.
Oh, the final dungeon is not. We can't possibly be, because there's another disc.
Oh god damn.
So I am hoping
I
to
thought
get.
The whole last disc was the final dungeon. It was just like, oh, this whole other world that you go through.
It might.
That's kind of what Dragon Quest IX feels like. Because when you get to the last area, it's like
an discs though.
I know it doesn't have discs. It would have if it had come out on the PlayStation 1. I imagine. But you get to the last area and there's a war going on. What the hell? Stupid. There's basically an entire extra country-sized continent thing. And you go through dungeons there and you fight monsters on the outskirts and you even get captured and there's this whole chapter where you escape. That game goes on for too long though. Come to think of it, it might be an adequate length, and I just sort of...
This looks promising.
And I just sort of played it for too long. That could be the case. All the localization in that game is perfect. And they love their little, jokes and their crafting system. That came through in Ni no Kuni, too.
Yeah, they did.
Oh man.
Oh.
I guess that's a downside to having dumb super moves that cost all your MP. Charm.
Added effect Hades.
I remember that one after it happened once, and I was quite amazed.
Speaking of powerful super moves that take all your MP, how much damage can it do?
157 MP for this. I honestly thought that Turbo MP would cost more than that.
It's quite powerful.
Hey.
More HP.
Green with the green of the life. Forest, stream. I got there.
That's probably what it is referencing. His HP has grown. So, another fun fact that's slightly less fun than Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns is I've been making money on my YouTube videos for 4 years, and it finally hit $100, so they paid me. like 50 cents one month, $5 another month, and just sort of eventually made its way into my bank account, finally. Literally 4 years worth of, monetization, living the YouTube dream.
Wow. That's impressive. What'll you do with yourself?
Well, I'll put it towards LP stuff, obviously. It'll go towards... Well, actually, this is quite fortuitous because I have a plan to revamp the capture setup here.
Oh, really?
To not use the PVR because that requires a system I always hated, which was swapping in component cables whenever we wanted to choose a console.
Ah, okay.
And what I would do is potentially buy the AverMedia Thing Pro Pocket thing, Porta Pro.
Oh, the one that esports experts use.
Yeah, esports experts and our troll that lives downstairs has one, and it's diminutive, but it takes HDMI. And the problem with this is that the PS3 and the PS4 and maybe the Xbone, like lots of things, have HDCP.
What is HDCP?
It's high definition copy protection or content protection, something like that. It's an encrypted signal. So what you do is you buy some like
high definition clown posse.
You buy a piece of garbage HDMI splitter that has a license to use HDCP, and then like strips it out, and then that's it. And then you have like on HDCP,
like a physical piece of decryption.
Yeah, like physical. Well, it's a chip. It's a chip with the encryption key baked in. So
my goodness.
I'm thinking very, very hard about doing this.
All right. Does the after we get everything set up, is the process of recording any more complex?
I don't think so, because you just plug it into the computer like normal, and then actually it may even be better because you might not have to use the stupid proprietary.
I would love to not
total
have
media
to
thing.
use that.
Yeah, that would be really good.
It's kind of crummy.
Yeah. Like the only reliable way, like XSplit couldn't directly look at the HD PVR, like with good success. Like they got there eventually, almost, but it was never great. You know what I mean? Like, I have a feeling that almost anything is better than the HD PVR. So, anyway, I don't have to buy the portable thing yet. I do have to get the splitter though. And which is like $20, so why not, right? And then use the troll's thing and test it out and see what happens. And oh my god!
Whenever he attacks himself, he counterattacks. But yeah, I was once tempted by one of those devices. I'm like, here, the old esports device.
Yeah.
Mobile.
It's like $160-something ish, which sounds daunting. And then I've got $300 from the internet that I didn't expect.
Yowza!
Oh, anyway, so the thing is, like, we just have HDMI plugged into the TV, so we would just, like, hijack that and put the thing in line with that to the receiver. So you just plug everything into the receiver, and then that's it.
That would be pretty
super, like, convenient and better.
I do remember swapping things out. What I did.
Well, all of these islands don't have things on them, so I don't know. Y'all are...
I mean, it's probably a rare encounter. So who even knows?
This is not a real thing to walk on. So
you're not allowed to do fun things. You have to do them in designated fun-having zones. Like in Darksiders
2. No, fuck this. Oh, the silly HDMI splitters are apparently, like, they get hot and then they die, apparently. So people have built like custom enclosures with fans on them, which sounds really funny and looks kind of funny because it's like this shitty piece of sheet metal.
Right, there would be this like metal cage. Although I might have a leftover, what do you call it, processor heatsink thing from one of my old crappy computers.
Most certainly do. There's a computer sitting in the garage that I'm sure has something. What's this? Remember we were like, oh yeah. I remember this.
Oh.
Never went here. If it's another guy in his sleep mumbling about materia, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh.
Is this an Esper? Or is it just a materia?
Quadra magic.
I think that lets you cast things 4 times.
Disgusting.
Does it? And I think it works with anything. Paired magic used 4 times.
Wait, so you could quadcast Knights of the Round?
Yeah. And then mime it.
And then set the controller down and wait for.
They say it doesn't work with Knights of the Round. Yeah.
Why do things not work with things?
Because Square is
pissed.
Come on, Square is like this extremely arbitrary. Like, none of their shit's ever fully unlocked and careless. They were always like very.
Wait, I'm sorry. It does not work with Knights, but it does work with Bahamut Zero.
What?
Why would that be the case? That's whatever. I don't know.
Maybe it's because Knights of Round counts as 13 summons already.
Ah, yeah. So you're counting up to 4.
Your limit is destroyed,
and then that's that.
We got to do this. I wonder if it takes 4 times the MP. That's the question that I have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna experiment here. Pardon me while I whip this out.
Because that would be quite good if it did not. It would even be good if it did, frankly. Whoa! Purple worm.
Well, he did.
Remember me?
Ultima 4X Extreme Magic Attack Go.
So is that the regular? It was the regular cost.
Well, it had an arrow on it.
Maybe that means you get 1 quadcast per battle? Like
well, yeah, because it's the same thing.
Alright, well, that was cool, I guess.
Yeah, I can't complain. I think it lowered our HP a lot. Nope, it made us sad. Or dark? Maybe it made us not be able to see. Alright, now I have to know, like, because that was only 1500 damage. Does that lower its, like, effectiveness? Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so 4 casts at half power.
Yeah.
That makes a little more sense.
Okay. Because I was like, even with MP Turbo, it shouldn't be, like, that poor.
Or with MP Turbo, you're getting, like, 1.5x.
Yeah.
About.
And you're getting 2x with Quadra.
Yeah.
For
no
additional cost. It just takes
there's a cost in time.
That is not important to me. Alright, well, we've experimented.
Cool! We have this crazy thing.
Where can I put my ship down?
Oh my god, if you pair steel with Knights of the Round, it attempts 13 steals. What? Why would that work?
No. That doesn't sound right to me.
That sounds fake.
That sounds like my uncle works at Nintendo.
Knights of Round.
You know what, we'll just land here and run away. I don't even know where we're going. North, I guess. Fuck you, homeless man. Fuck you. Medibot out of town?
Yes. Medibot is in New York.
I thought so. Did we want to do anything in that mountain village? Because I remember we were not there for very long for reasons I forget. Something about...
I think we just wanted to get out of there and get
I could see that.
beyond Eris dying and get to the cool snowboarding.
Hey look, it's a mountain.
Snowboards away his grief. Also, that stupid map navigation section. What on
Yeah, and that was the worst dungeon. That was probably the worst dungeon in the game so far. That entire thing, snowboarding down this stupid place. Then like the temperature thing where you mash buttons, having to place flags so that you don't rotate your way out of the map. What is this?
A children's toy? I will
Perhaps.
destroy it. Children will have no toys. Oh. What? No. We've seen all this.
Who was the daughter? Something.
That was Eris.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. This is the Eris house. Fuck this.
The child of science and sorcery.
I want a room to sleep and then buy things, maybe.
Nah, we're not rich enough to buy things.
Oh, I think that's where you're wrong. Trump back.
Mast axe.
We don't have a lariat, or a mast axe, or a red megaphone.
Why would you buy these things?
Because I can. Okay.
Making your inventory even harder to navigate.
Yeah, well, you know. Some nice weapons you got there. Would be a shame if someone were to buy them. Is that how it works? Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Dude.
You don't want to get better.
I took his snowboard for a reason because he's not allowed, or she? Can't tell with
Yeah, I mean, kids are kind of androgynous anyway.
and they're now a block, so it's impossible to
It's
tell.
like Lego children. Who knows?
That's my least favorite Lego game.
Lego children.
This cat is Metal Gear Solid levels of stealth. It's in the carpet.
It's equipped his cacto camo.
Oh. Damn. Where the fuck is the inn?
It's not here. None of these people is an inn.
Why are there snow prints in a place I can't go? That's misleading and bad. Out of here.
Meow. Meow.
I apparently have
Yeah.
500cc guts. What does that mean?
500 cubic centimeters of guts?
That doesn't sound like a lot of guts. Or is it a lot of gut? No. That's 500 mils of guts. That's not a lot of guts.
That's not a lot of guts.
Don't get too close or I'll burn you.
Wait.
This smells like something.
Rest room. Maybe you can rest there.
Bar. A bar. Nope.
He's still in here. This guy has been on the crapper for hours.
His name is Johnny.
Maybe days.
He's a veteran soldier.
Oh, people are terrible.
You.
It's colder than usual today.
No, that's tomorrow. Well, it's the weekend for us.
Yeah.
Not sure I'm looking forward to that.
Well, I hope I can at least go to the store tomorrow before it gets super cold.
Alright, what's upstairs?
I mean, really, it's just the difference between me going in my coat and not. So I guess I couldn't be too mad.
There's like a balcony, just
It's like,
you can
guys, there's a
hole.
problem with your house.
I didn't really sleep all that well. And also, you may be wondering why it's colder than usual. I may have an answer for you.
Oh, there's this huge void. Take it away.
I'm not sure I need to pre-order Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns. Final Fantasy XIII.
No, I don't think you do. It's not going to be very.
I don't think people are going to be just jumping to buy it.
They're not going to beat down the doors of the Best Buy for that.
Because it's the worst buy.
Ooh.
Because that's not what you could get at Best Buy. Alright. Yeah, I can't walk into it.
Yeah, I tried walking around here to find enemies, but I couldn't encounter anything.
Around here?
Yeah.
It's because Sephiroth killed them all.
Oh.
With his dick.
Oh dear.
When I say dick, I meant sword. Sorry.
The massive Mune.
The massive... yeah.
Yeah, massive Mune. Massive.
Damn, we have to go back and get our ship.
Go get your ship. Go get your ship, brew. I don't know where you left it. Is it the blinking
Chocobo
button?
farm. Over there. We're on our way.
On our way. Standing by. Man, I want to play Homeworld 2 again. That game was awesome.
When will they make it free to play? Oh, hang on, what's this?
I don't know.
Silly island here.
Silly Island. I just remember being a jerk in that game, multiplayer.
Wait, it's a Under Lizard.
The Under Lizard. I am beneath you, but nothing is beneath me.
When will they make a sequel to that movie? Well, that was dumb.
What was I talking about?
Homeworld 2 multiplayer.
Homeworld 2 multiplayer, absolutely. Man, it was so much fun. Like, the game itself was kind of bad because the buggy ship AI made certain missions unplayable.
It was hard.
In particular,
it did pride itself on being hard.
What?
Yeah, you can encounter it on the thing, because it just like doesn't follow the chocobo or something, or maybe it doesn't.
It's just the chocobo is slightly faster.
Or just kill it with one ultimate. It's funny, I think, because
anyway, there's a mission in Homeworld 2. It has, for one, Homeworld 2 has way too many fucking missions. But for another, The mission is they're shooting missiles at your titular home world that you have just now come back with a legendary super weapon to try and rescue. The super weapon is too slow to shoot down the missiles. It cannot, it can't physically tilt itself quickly enough to shoot its beam.
Okay. That's why you have to yell at it in a French accent. Fire the missiles!
Yeah, and then all of your other ships are similarly poor at shooting the missiles down, and there's too many of them. I had a maxed out navy, and I couldn't shoot missiles down.
Did you lose?
I did lose. All of the people on my titular homeworld died from missile attacks. So I didn't feel like doing that anymore, and I said, screw this, it is dumb. There were some other problems, but multiplayer was perfectly intact. It didn't have any stupid bugs, the ships would function, it was built and designed for that, it was balanced. I mean, the bad guy laser corvettes were more powerful than they should have been, but that's okay. I just rushed to those. Laser corvettes had boosted damage against capital ships, which are a size class 4 above them or whatever. Your mothership counts as a capital ship because it's so large. So if you rush to laser corvettes, which you could because they're reasonably small, get a bunch of them, go to your opponent, and just distract him with something else, and laser corvette his mothership, he will die because he won't be able to deal with all the laser corvettes in time.
Unless he's also rushing laser corvettes.
Right, unless he is wise to your plan. It's a rush.
Yeah.
Rushes can fail, but it was a lot of fun. It also felt like playing Star Wars. That was the best. Because you're like, man, I have all this fighter jets, and they're all doing over the airwaves communicating this is a cakewalk. This is a cakewalk. And you'd see them do maneuvers and swoop in. It was highly satisfactory in that sense. In the sense of real-time strategy, flying around and doing stuff. In a way, I think it didn't have enough complexity, which sounds a little weird for talking about a real-time strategy game, but what are these jokers up to?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Well, Kate Sith decided to hop off screen and say, hang on a sec, and then we warped to his human man operator talking to Heidegger and Scarlet, and he says some stuff and says, do something, and Heidegger's like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm not following your orders. And then Hojo says some words, and now we're back on the airship. We're sunk! Hojo's doing this on his own!
Doing what? What's he doing?
I think he's firing the Sister Ray.
Bringing
He's firing the cannon.
Back to life!
I don't know why he's firing the cannon.
I thought the cannon broke.
It did. Well, not really.
Kind of shattered a lot of the scaffolding around it.
Yeah, well...
It's the Miko reactor. I will go beyond the powers of science to become the perfect evolution of humankind.
Oh, we gotta stop Hojo.
Oh, we've got to get to Midgar. President is dead.